Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about a potential end of an era at Cedar Point. There is a major ride closure looming on the horizon, and honestly this one is different. We aren't just talking about a flat ride or a minor attraction. We're talking about Gemini, the coaster that literally helped define the modern racing thrill. When Gemini opened in 1978, it was a beast, standing at 125 feet tall with its iconic hybrid wood and steel structure. It was briefly the tallest coaster in the world during its planning phase. It was aerodynamics at their peak. But look at the Gemini Midway right now. It's starting to look empty. As of the start of the 2026 season, the monster will be officially gone. Park officials confirmed it reached the end of its serviceable life. But it's not just Monster. If you look at the footprint of that area on Google Earth, the math gets scary for Gemini fans. Monster is gone, Lake Erie Eagles and the Slingshot are aging. Plug-and-play attractions that could easily be relocated or retired. When you combine those plots with Gemini's massive, nearly 5-acre footprint, you get a mega plot. For context, Maverick only uses about 4.3 acres. Cedar Point is sitting on enough land right there for a record-breaking multi-launch coaster or a massive new themed area. Then, there's the operational reality. Last season, how many times did you actually see Gemini racing? More and more often, it's only running red or blue. Maintenance. Parts for a 40-plus-year-old aero coasters are getting harder and more expensive to find. Running two sides requires double the ride ops for a ride that doesn't draw the same general public crowds as Steel Vengeance or Millennium Force. Now, to be fair, Gemini is a capacity machine. When both sides run, it can move a staggering number of people per hour. It's also the perfect step-up coaster for kids who aren't ready for the 200-foot drops yet. Removing it would leave a massive gap in the park's family thrill lineup. Still, with the Six Flags Cedar Fair merger now fully integrated, the new company is looking at efficiency. An aging, high-maintenance hybrid sitting on 5 acres of prime real estate? The writing might be on the walls. 2026 or 2027 could be the very last season or last call for this legend. This plot of land could be put up for good use. With nearly 5 acres of space, imagine an RMC Raptor in its place, or a family Vekoma launch coaster. Something maybe to keep the thrills of the family still around, because without Gemini, the park will be missing a substantial family ride, and it would be wise for them to replace it with another family thrill ride. So an RMC Raptor, or maybe an RMC T-Rex, to push the limits of what roller coasters can do, would be an interesting move from Cedar Point. But with the recent relationship of RMC and Cedar Fair / Six Flags, I do not think RMC is in the cards for this. But maybe rejoining the playing field is Intamin. They have been working with Six Flags with Quantum Accelerator, so maybe it is our time for a recession from Intamin at Cedar Point. The last coaster from Intamin was Maverick. And they haven't been at Cedar Point in nearly 2 decades. So imagine a grand resurgence of Intamin coasters at Cedar Point. Maybe a family launch coaster. Maybe extreme thrill launch, or maybe a classic chain lift style coaster. Maybe something along the lines of Conda would be an interesting view for the park. Also, another compelling argument in this whole Gemini story is, if Gemini gets removed, where will the plot actually be? Because you could use that 5-acre land, or you still have the Snake River Falls plot of land. But Cedar Point did just fancy that all up and make it look nice, so I don't think that will be their first option. I think Gemini's plot is first because Gemini is an old ride and is about to bite the dust. So what's your take? Is Gemini a protected classic, or is it just a placeholder for Cedar Point's next project? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to stay updated on the park's latest changes, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you later. Thank you, goodbye.